Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. Let's get started. Okay, so what are we going to use? We're going to use this thing. This is part of a Christmas thing that you hang on your door, and it comes with a bunch of LEDs. But when my mom stored it away, she left the batteries in, and this is what happens if you don't use it for a long time. This is due to galvanic corrosion, and yeah, so this is what you get. So if you're gonna store your Christmas lights that are powered by battery, make sure that you take off the battery, or you'll get this. And we have two of them. So here we have the power supply, and this is how I test these things. So let's turn it on and check, first of all, before you connect it, right? It's not connected on the wall. Dang it, man. So here we have the power supply, and let's turn it on now. And it comes on. Very good. So you can see right there. So we're gonna dial it up to like around 3. I forgot to check the polarity on this guy, so we're gonna find out. Here, and then all you do is kind of touch it. Nothing. You gotta be careful because these two are live right now, so there you go.
So you might be asking, oh, what's PWM, since you mentioned it. So PWM is basically just this. You have a switching frequency, right, which is your period. So from here to here, if this will be 0, right, it can be whatever you want, depending on your micro or whatever parameters you need. And then PWM gives you the ability to simulate a lower voltage with the same voltage, if that makes any sense. So if you see here, this is the period divided by 2. What you'll see on the pin, so for example, if an Arduino pin has a 50% duty cycle, which is the distance from when the PWM starts to when it switches state. This region here is called the duty cycle. So this region here could be over here, depending on the percentage that you want. So if, in this case, we roughly have 50%, right? So 50% duty cycle means that you're gonna get 50% of the overall starting voltage. So if your PWM is a 5-volt pin, that means that this pin is gonna go up 5 volts, then down for another 50%, or whatever the percentage remaining is, and you're good to go. I hope that's not too confusing. There's a lot of better videos on YouTube. It's just a quick way. So if I wanted, instead of 5 volts on a certain pin, I want 2.5 volts, then I would do a 50% duty cycle on a 5-volt pin, and you should be good to go, because you'll get effectively the average voltage that you have on that pin would be 50%. So if you really think about it, it makes sense.
What do we have so far? So this is basically the whole entire project here, minus the LEDs. So the LEDs are going to go connected here, top, one here. This is from the little texture board that we showed. This is the 5-volt regulator. The 9-volt battery was connected here. I love making these connectors from other dead 9-volt batteries. And this is going to be the button that we're going to press. Every time we press it, it's going to go connected to one of these pins. Every time you press it, it does a different function. And that is it. And this is the on and off switch. episode. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe, and it really helps me out. And just give this thing one last run through, just because it's fun. Don't forget to subscribe.